Hey, Tony Gasson here. Now listen, want to talk to y'all about this made the stallion thing we talked about the other day. But remember what I told you, and you gotta take this and apply it to your life. It's a lot of y'all that get caught up in celebrity gossip. And so when I use celebrities' name to bring light to a topic or a situation, y'all get too caught up in their business. But you got to remember, you have to look at your business. It ain't just about them, it's about you. One of the things, and this is what Klay Thompson did to Made the Stallion. She was an experience. She was a good time, a fun time. Remember, when men have money, or men have access, or men have fame, or men have ability, they want the experience. I remember growing up, we had a girl, she had old derriere on her. I'm talking about the shape of that derriere was like none other. Ain't nobody had that kind of shape. So guess what? Everybody wanted an experience. Now, fortunately for her, she ain't hand out no experience. She ain't get no experience. She was Caribbean. So you could look all you want to look. You ain't touching Nathan. You ain't getting you none of that. You might get to brush up on it now. You might get to get close to it, but she kept them legs closed. And that's what you have to realize when you look at yourself. If you got you some double D's, some triple E's, some quadruple F's, you are going to be an experience. You got to make sure a man don't want to experiment. If you over 6 foot tall, you an experiment. If you under 5 foot tall, you an experiment. When I say this, I don't mean you can't have a real relationship. What I'm saying is your vetting process have to be longer. So like with Made the Stallion, she's a celebrity for one. Two, she could twerk. Every woman can't twerk. You know, my wife can't twerk. Every woman can't twerk. So when you could twerk that thing, you an experience because you something that everybody ain't got. If your toes look like fingers, you an experience. If you got a different color hairstyle that no other woman or most women don't have, you an experience. You have to realize that if it's something unique about you, you are an experience. Because see, what men go for, immature men, grown boys, what they go for is notches in the belt. And it's no different than how your mind works for things you want to experience. So let's say you a foodie. If you a foodie, you want to try every cool restaurant. You don't just pick one restaurant and just keep beating down the door. You trying every cool restaurant in the city, and you might want to vlog about it. If you a sneakerhead, or what they call it, you want all the different types of shoes. My wife a sneakerhead, want all the different types of shoes. I'm a foodie. So look, I tried the let me text my wife now, tell her I want some of that. Right quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Just want to tell my wife I want that caviar and chicken nugget snack with that cream, fresh or cream, whatever it's called on there. I try that right there. I also like my Big Mac. I like my Popeyes. I just had steak and rice and mac and cheese for lunch. Breakfast I had steak and eggs. I like to try my little octopus, little calamari, sushi. I try any and everything. I grew up eating chitlins, that pig intestine. I went to South Africa. Oh, she made taco bowl. And and I had tripe, is what they told me it was called. That was cow intestine. So you see what I'm saying? Think about that now. Now think about that when that come to women. When a man like notches in the belt, he want black, He want white. Y'all talking about Klay Thompson being with black girls. The last major news he had before Meg the Stallion was with a white girl. She was a model, and something happened with them. I work in the NBA. Y'all are having to go Google. And what y'all don't know, the people talking about he was with Coco Jones. I know Coco Jones personally. Have talked to her countless times. Her video that went viral using my quote. Go click on her Instagram. Look who she follow. She might still follow me. I never heard nothing. I couldn't find no picture of him and Coco Jones. They might have went on a date. Wasn't nothing serious. Y'all trying to put this man, oh, he into black women. No, black women is an experience for him. I know men. He's not built for no black woman. He don't really want no black woman. Stop arguing with me. I'ma tell you what a man want. He don't want no black woman, but he like the booty. He like the beauty. He like the experience. He like the clout. Because his daddy black. His daddy played in the NBA. His daddy black. But obviously his daddy went white and got a white woman. So deep down, when it come down to marriage, he might marry a black woman now just because I'm saying this. He's unserious, as y'all call it. Klay is unserious. He don't want marriage. He don't want no woman. He want jump offs. The type of man like that right there, he want jump offs. He want little experiences. And you have to be able to tell. When you meet a man, you can't just say, oh, he biracial, so he must be serious. Oh, he look like a square, so he must be serious. Oh, he look lame, so he must be serious. And see, Meg done been around real thugs. She done been around real goons. So Klay Thompson compared to who she done been around, because even her former manager is Carl Crawford. He have a little bit of hood in him. Even though he was a Major League Baseball player who made over $20 million a year, he still have some hood in him. And him and her had this big old fallout, this big old article. And I think he from Houston. He know killers. He know shooters. He know all of that. She done been around that stuff. So when you been around that, whether she dated them or not, when you done been around that, regardless of people talk about the real Meg Stallion and who she is, don't nobody care about that. Everybody got a degree. I ain't got no degree. Everybody and their mama got a degree. Y'all act like somebody get a degree that make them special. Child, please. You get a degree at the Cracker Jack box. And that's not what she promoting. She promoting booty hole. So I gave her credit by saying she looked like a good woman, and that I don't believe that she really want to lead all the young women to hell in a handbasket. But it don't matter what you say, you can't please nobody. Because when I tried to give her that credit, somebody said, oh, how you going to say that when she representing that kind of music? And then when I said whatever I did say about her, somebody said, oh, you need to recognize she got a degree and all of this. Let me tell you something. Shut up. Shut up and listen. And if you listen, you're going to learn and you're going to be saved. Because when I seen them together, what I told y'all, it is an experiment for Klay Thompson. She is not his type. Klay Thompson type is a blonde hair, blue-eyed woman. Y'all have to realize just because a man was with a black woman don't mean that's his type. I was with countless white women. Did I marry a white woman? No. Men, we will stick our thing in anything if we sticking our thing in something. Now, we still gonna have our little limitations. We had a young lady at the school that was Caucasian, and she was a different type, and she wasn't my type. All my teammates slept with her. She used to IM me all the time. Hey, you gonna sleep with me? When you gonna come and sleep with me? I borrow that car. Let me hold that car. But hey, this the golden rod. I don't stick this in everything. You don't meet the criteria. That's what I had to tell her. You don't meet the criteria. And when we had recruits come in, we'll have 20 recruits. They used to line up outside of her dorm, and each one of them go in there. And she used to suck off each one of them. And then she just want me to get in the line. Man, what I look like? For one, the other black men that sleeping with you look like barbarians. I don't look like no barbarian. They don't take care of themselves. They ain't got no sense. We not the same black men. Just because we all black don't mean we all the same. I don't stick the thing in everything. And so I had to let her know that. So what you got to realize, but it was other white women that I did deal with. Didn't marry one of them. So y'all have to stop just believing everything you see. Oh, he into black women. No, he not. No, he isn't. Just because he sleep with a black woman. See, a lot of people want to experience blackness, just like the white women. Do you know, like 60 to 80% of white men have slept with a black man, and they can never tell a soul that? Do you know that 90% of white women are attracted to black men, and they can't tell a soul that, other than the ones that do actually marry a black man? Y'all forgive my wife, right? So you got to understand, like, I could see a white woman who is married to a white man for safety and security, and I could tell she slept with black men in college. And a lot of times I could tell it by how they look at me. Because when you're not of the same race, so like a black woman could look at me and be like, okay, Tony, you basic, like you regular, because she has a scope of things. But when somebody outside of my race look at me and they see, oh, this a black man with this feature, this, that, they look at it different, and they might be like, oh, wow, he's a handsome black man. They'll see me as more handsome than I actually am, because they don't have the familiarity of the features. And so I could look at a white woman and tell if she done slept with black men or if she attracted to me, even if she got a white husband. And so what you have to realize is, don't get flattered just because a biracial man or a white man wants you, or just because a man you consider very handsome wants you. Because it's men who you consider very handsome who have slept with women who look like Fiona from the movie Shrek, who have slept with women who look like Ursula from the cartoon Mermaid. And you might think they the most handsome man in the world, and they have stuck that thing into atrociousness. So y'all get confused because somebody show you attention. You think automatically y'all finna get married. Automatically y'all got something going on. That's why I'm trying to teach y'all over and over about looks compatibility. You have to look at your track record. So if you look at this man, you have to ask yourself, did a man who got this jawline, this hairline, this skin color, want to drink my dirty bath water when we was in middle school? Because we done had boyfriend and girlfriend since kindergarten. I remember right now in kindergarten, sitting in the circle time. You had the little circle, bigger circle, bigger circle, bigger circle. Me and my homeboy sitting on the bike circle. I'm right here, got a white girl in the middle, and he right there. He a black guy. I got my hand down her pants, cuffing me a booty cheek. He got his hand on the other booty cheek. When it was playhouse time, we went to the house. We got under the blue cover, and I got on top of her, got me some pumps in. Clothes is on. We don't know how to have sex, but we know what it looked like. Got on top of her, got me some pumps in, rolled off. He got on top of her, got him some pumps in. Yes, white mom, white dad, that's what your daughter going through. We didn't get the opportunity to do that with black girls, little black girls, because now some of them you could at a certain, if they ain't got no mom, they ain't got no dad or whatever, parents on drugs. But other than that, you really have to have those experiences with white women. No offense to y'all now, because y'all like to get mad about stuff. But I'm going to try to tell you now, and me and my wife was talking about this the other day, and that's why I told y'all that y'all have to be careful now. You got to be careful. That's why I told y'all about that. Watch yourself out here now and be careful. And you got to talk to your people. And you got to say, listen, stop being nasty. Because every week I see a different white woman on the news molesting her student, a teacher. I've never seen a black woman on the news for sleeping with her student. So that's why I try to tell y'all, you can't just pedestalize people. You got to look at the person. And see, if you dark skin, you pedestalize light skin. If you're light skin, you pedestalize dark skin. And you don't pay attention and look and see, do the person really want you? So here come the Stallion, him and her and Klay Thompson. And it's like, child, you know that's not your type. You know that's not your type. You know linebacker looking dark-skinned men is who want you. You know no biracial man is not conditioned in America to want you. Now, it ain't about just complexion, it's also about features. So if you have a certain nose, if you have a certain lips, if you have certain eyes, you have to know who values that, who praises that, who loves that, who respects that. And so you have to be real about that. It's not saying that you ugly. All of us is beautiful in the sight of the Lord, and all of us is ugly in the sight of somebody. So you got to be real about that. So when it's my look, I know that a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman who is 5'9", 140 pounds, could walk the runway. I know she's not attracted to me. I know if she want a black man, it's a biracial 6'2" and up man. I know that. I know she don't want no man under 6 foot tall. I'm 5'10", 5'11" with shoes on. I know she don't want that. And you know how I know it? Because when I walk down the street, if a white woman looked like she could have been an actress on Baywatch, she don't look at me at all. At all. Women who don't look like that, they might have brunette, might have brown hair, might be a little shorter, might be a little thicker, might have thighs, might have booty. They look right in my eye, look through my soul. Some of them smiling way. You have to know who attracted to you so you don't get finessed. So now it's women approaching me because they go to my wife's page and they see her with only Chanel. They see her with only designer. So they say her husband got money. So now it's light-skinned girls with green eyes, white women with blue eyes, all this right here, different looks in my DMs, asking questions, talking, want to do coaching, want to do this and that. And it's because they're like, oh, he got money. Oh, he's a celebrity life coach. Oh, he got a following. Oh, he's a good guy. Maybe he'll leave his wife for me. I'm not fooled by that. I'm not impressed by that. I'm not flattered by that. And I'm not finna get finessed by that. Because I know the women don't really like me. I know that. But some men will fall for that because they get flattered. And that's how y'all getting knocked off. And that's how Meg the Stallion got knocked off. She got with a guy who is not looks compatible with her. She thought he really was into her and really liked her, even if he done been with black women. The black women they showed he done been with don't none of them look like Meg the Stallion. Ain't none of them built like her. Ain't none of them got that derriere popping pee on a handstand twerking. Ain't none of them in no song called WAP, W.A.R. So it's a different type of black woman that he's interested in. So when you look at his track record of black women and you see, oh, my body type not like that, my nose not like theirs, I'm not their complexion, or I'm not their height, or I'm not their weight, or I'm not their demographic, I'm not from where they come from, or whatever, then now you know I'm not his type. Keep your legs closed and go on about your business. Don't let that man waste your time. Don't get played. And that's what y'all have to realize and understand is y'all get out here and you meet somebody and you get flattered and you go to and you're not considering that you make 6 figures. You're not considering that you got a unique body part or a unique feature. that not everybody else has or not many people have. You're not considering that, and you let it flatter you that this person who is normally and have never been attracted to you. Not saying that you ugly, just saying y'all not looks compatible. So I know I'm not ugly, but I know I'm not compatible with every woman. So I'm not gonna sit here and call myself ugly and feel like I'm ugly. But I know not every woman want a man that's 5'10". I know not every woman want a man with a wrinkle in her forehead. I know not every woman want a man with an ear flick. I know not every woman want a man with a thick nose, with thick lips, with brown skin. I know not every woman want that. So that's how I know, yes, I'm not ugly. Yes, I consider myself a handsome man, but I also not finna get finesse with a certain look of a woman who I know she attracted to the Idris Elba type. I know she attracted to the Morris Chestnut type. I know she attracted to the tall, light-skinned, green eyes type. I know what she attracted to. Ma'am, bye. Get out my face. Nope. Devil, get thee behind me. You're not finna tempt me, because you don't want me. You want my name. You want my money. You want my status. You want my character. You want my integrity. You want the Holy Spirit anointing that's on my life. You got to know who you are, and you got to know why somebody want a taste of you. And you got to stop playing yourself. You got to know who gonna value you. So yes, a white man could be attracted to Meg the Stallion, you too. A black man, a light skin, but you got to look at the type and who they are and be real about it. Now I'm over my coaching call. But God bless you. And if y'all don't understand looks compatibility, shut up and listen and stay out the comments skewing the conversation with your lack of understanding. I'm the teacher over here. If you want to teach, open you a channel. Over here, hush and listen. Your opinion don't matter. Open you a channel. Don't come over here standing on my shoulder trying to teach me about what I know, what I'm a professional in, and what I do every day. And if you don't understand it, listen to it 2 more times and you're going to understand it. Till then, zip it. So the people who want to learn can learn and be protected and hush by the insignificant stuff that don't matter. Meg the Stallion degree don't matter in this. The fact that Klay Thompson never wanted her is what you need to learn from. So when the man who come to you who don't want your behind, you don't get on your bike and open your legs and be cooking spaghetti and catfish for him and his whole family when he don't want you and he finna cheat on you and dog you out. You can close your legs, close your eyes and your ears and go on about your business and save yourself so that you ain't got to be splitting open for somebody who finna dog you out and spit in your face. Learn that and stop worrying about, oh, I got a degree. None of that don't matter. Do he really want you? Is he really attracted to you? Learn that. Nah, getting frustrated out here trying to teach y'all grown folks the same thing over and over and over and over. And then y'all act like it's rocket science. This not rocket science if you seek to understand. Then be understood. And stop just trying to be heard. I done did this. I done played the game. I know the game. Ain't nobody done gave the game to and came back and say, Tony, you was wrong. I already know I'm right. I done seen it too many times. So if I tell you an ant could pull a train, you better hook up the chain. Listen to me now. Save yourself. God bless you. Keep your head up. Keep going. We'll talk soon. Hey, shout out to all my donors and supporters. Tony Gaston Family Foundation with the Boys Summer Program. The link is in the description. The Lord done been good to you. Hey, please think about us. We need your support. We got 3 out-of-state trips in the month of May alone. In the front, in the middle, and at the end. You hear me? That right there alone finna cost us about $60,000. So we need your support. God bless you. Keep your head up. We'll keep going. You know a billionaire, multi-millionaire, let me know. And I do have a multi-millionaire I know, and he just said he gonna donate another 15. He donated 10 already, and he donated 6. So God is good. He moving, but it's just our goal is so big for what we doing for these young men because their families can't afford it. So we pay for every single thing. They flight, they hotel, they food, they transportation, they clothes, they shoes, they uniforms. We pay for everything. So, hey, God bless you. Keep your head up. We'll talk soon.